Hello everyone. So I'm gonna do a night session today. Since somebody might be in other time zone, I did one live session in the morning. Sorry, in the afternoon, like 3 p.m. today. So I'm gonna do one more editing. This time I'm gonna edit non Fuji one. This time is the Sony Zeiss 35mm F1.4. So just use a VSCO again. I did some retouching before prior to the to this shoot. Sorry, to this live session, so that it saves some time as well. So let's get started. I'm gonna just start from the top. As you can see that I have multiple. I probably have like about 16 photos to edit. And if you have photography questions, you can answer ask below. So let me get started. And then I have the setting of my the Sony A7iii right now in here, and this setting I just recently updated this setting as well. So I have compressed raw file, and then the JPEG is the 24M, just in case you want to know the setting. But other things I didn't change. From this shoot with Dagny, I use the default white balance also. I was telling you the other time I was trying to try out other white balance in the daylight white balance as well. And the auto ISO, I also set to the auto ISO. And for the minimum shutter speed, the same thing as I did in the Fujifilm X-T2. So the same 1/120 feet, 1/120 feet per second. So those are the settings. I'm gonna just do a quick edit for now. So let me save it. Okay, so this time I'm gonna same thing, use the U3 to be consistent with my feed. Recently I have been using a lot of the U3 filters, and I'm gonna add more contrast to have a darker background in the bricks. You can see the bricks in the back. Let me double check if this one is aligned. I just checking the alignment of this, sharpening a little bit, and then slightly rotate the direction, and then 4:5 crop in here, and then highlights save a little bit. So that's how I crop it, and then add more contrast so that the background has better darkness for the feed consistency. Hey everyone, nice shot. Thanks. Do you direct the models do the most of the pose sequence, or do you have the loose guideline for them to do the pose? I pretty much have a general direction for them, and then it depends how the model, different model has different style. And if the model doesn't have much experience, I have more detailed one. But most of the time I'm directing very general, high level. For example, you can direct them in the way that saying, okay, you can walk from this point to this point, and then you can do some freestyle in between. Maybe sometimes you can find some more angles from that perspective. So you don't have to be like very detailed, like put the hand on here and then put the hand on here. The model sometimes it will be very stiff if you tell very detailed pose. That's just my style. So I usually, if starting point is asking for some action, you can ask walk from one point to another, and then turn around, and then just loose up the mood also. Yeah. Hi, greeting from Indonesia. Hi, thanks for joining from Indonesia. I just wanted to create a separate section at night in California time, just in case some people can join in the live session and photography Q&A as well. So yeah, let me continue to edit these couple ones. I'm gonna copy this one, just copy the edits and then paste to the next two, because those two are the full body shots. And then this one might be a little bit too dark, so I might increase a little bit of the exposure, slightly highlight save tone, and then reduce the contrast a little bit. And this one was shot last year in the fall also, because the leaves also, you can see the leaves on the ground that match the tone in the background of the brick wall. So I'm gonna reduce a little bit. Sometimes this is because the Instagram crop, it has to crop down a little bit of the food area also. So let's see, let me edit this one. So let me update this, slightly reduce this one. So if it's in the fall, you want to have your feed more moody, like moodier, you can reduce the exposure and then highlight save a lot so that it won't be too bright on the image. And then update this one. Okay, let me check the sound also, just double check the sound. Okay, that's good. I have some background music playing also, just in case it's not playing. I was just double checking the sound. Okay, the next one, the next set is half body shots. We can play using different filter also. You can use E5. You can see that a little faded background mood in here, so it's like faded background mood on this style. Oh, let me move a little bit more to this side. I'm just seeing some and then increase 0.7 contrast and then sharpness a little bit, slightly reduce the exposure. You can see that the mood is starting to form right here. Because it's 4:5 crop, you left and right, you have to have some adjustment of the spacing. What I usually do is just have an equal amount of space because of the grid in the Instagram system. And then I will update a little bit of the side. You can see the green in the back if you are shooting fall style. If you don't want to have green style, you can just remove the saturation, the green in the back a little bit more. And let me double check the blue. We can reduce the blue also, because you see the background in the blue, it has a little bit more. So that's the before and after. And then let me save this one. Okay, preparing media. Sometimes it's stuck like this. I think it's my storage. Let me open it, and then let me copy this one and then paste it these two. So just to save time, just 4:5 crop in this one, because these couple one, they have a similar style. Sometimes I don't want to crop the hand, but it has to have some like more space and equal amount of space for me. Sometimes I have to choose the trade-off between cropping and equal spacing. So let me save this one. Okay, so the next one, I intentionally leave more headroom to crop when I was shooting because of the Instagram crop. So we sometimes have less room in the post to crop. So I sometimes intentionally added more room just in case on the top. So when I'm framing the portrait, I already like frame enough room on the headshot just to crop it. So let me save this one. So the next couple one are the same. Let me go back to the U3 and add to here. So the U3 has a darker tone also. I'm gonna adjust, because you can see that on the left side there's a car that got bokeh out in the, it has a lot of distraction on the side, so I have to do a 4x5 crop just to crop it out, to be cleaner. Even that window, if I leave that window a little bit here, like it will be still a little bit distracted on this side. You can see the window reflection is pretty strong, so usually I will crop it out the window also. So, and then you can do it like that with the hand also. Okay, so sometimes it's a trade-off. In that case, you can do a closer crop, but crop in between in the skirt area also. So sometimes you can do it this crop so that you can leave more headroom to play with also. So you can do a different style of the editing. So this one has another one, the full body, but it's too bright for me. I'm gonna edit like this. This is the one that sometimes the Instagram trade-off, I have to crop a little bit of the bottom also, and because of the limited frame, we cannot crop the car like that. So another half body shots also. So let's update this one. I'm gonna crop it like that and add a little bit more contrast. So later I'm gonna show, after I finish editing, what I'm gonna do in the UNUM is to arrange my feed planning. So how to plan the feed based on what I just edited so far. So it's kind of like a workflow style, just for my daily post. So after I edit, I have to arrange the feed based on the available background, and just to show you how I'm trying to make it consistent and more balanced based on the colors also. So stay tuned a little bit. Once I finish, I think I have 4 or 5 more. So I'm gonna adjust the cropping right here, so just like that. So tomorrow morning I have a Zoom video shoot with Dagny also, just stay tuned. I might have some post-shoot editing preview also. I might edit that Zoom video just for post of the BTS later on as well. So now back to another one. This one is the sitting position, and there's enough light under the tree, and it was not overcast. It was the sunset hour, but it was under the tree, so there were enough light from the back of me pointing, reflecting on her face also. So these are all natural light. Sometimes under the tree we'll have nice natural light on the direction of the street. So because of the bounce of the light, if you have nice bounce light on the street level as well. So use a tree as the overcast machine. It will dissolve the light on the top also. So let me update the 4x5 crop. I'm thinking to crop out this pole right here, but it might be too close to the side of the edge like this. It might be too close, but sometimes just a little bit is fine. It doesn't hurt a lot because of the eye direction is pointing to the left, so it won't be distracted a lot because you have more room on here, and then the first drawing of the viewer's eyes is the eye of the portrait right now in here. So this is toward the end. So usually when the viewer looking at the image, they start from the left and then look to the right, and then they stop here because they stop on the eye. So a little bit of the distraction on the side is fine, but sometimes it's hard to crop it out because it's too close to the edge. So in that case, I use the trade-off. I will just leave it for now. And then let me do another one. So let me edit and then sharpen it a little bit. I think this is good, and then let me save it, this one. So the next couple one are the same position but a slightly different pose. I think these two are the same, so let me edit, paste it here. So I pasted this the one that in here. Let me double check the HSL blue. Reduce the blue minus 3.7. Increase the sharpness a little bit. Increase the contrast a little bit. And these are all natural light. Also, I didn't use any reflector as well. So I trying to find the direction of the light and then ask the model slightly pointing to the nodes pointing to the light, where the light coming from. So let me adjust here. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so next one, the last two photos, and let me slightly adjust that, and then HSL saturation. So this one, you can see that intentionally I added more headroom so that it's nice to compose, enough flexibility that I can recompose the picture. And the advantage of recomposing in the edit is that next time when you're looking through the viewfinder, you will have more in the mind framing it, so that the less and less you are doing recompose, once you get used to recomposing, and kind of like recomposing in your mind during the on-the-fly shoot. Because this is kind of like the practice, so you can say, okay, next time I will do closer and then point the grid on the top third area, so leave more room or something. So it's a lot of talking in your mind when you click the shutter next time before the shoot, because after the practice of the recomposing in the edit, it will help you a lot on that. So yeah, after the edit, so I edited all these photos. I think these two are similar. Slightly, yeah, I think these two are the same expression. So the next, I'm gonna show you the UNUM app. So this is how, after I edited the photo, you can see that this is my Instagram grid. You can see there's an icon right here on the lower right, that there's an Instagram icon, and this UNUM app, it will let you choose what's next. So if I edit a photo and then I choose import like this, choose the import, and what happened if I want to put it next? And I think this one is good, but these two, so I will just scroll it up to see what it looks like. And then the first two photos, they have the same outfit, so that it doesn't look good because it's not consistent. And the other is the black skirt. I already posted the black skirt on this one, the second slot as well, so they are lost the balance here. So you can just rearrange them. You can put another shot like this, street style, to match the street style for the transition, and then the next one you can put some light color on this side as well. But the reason is that you can choose what to balance out when you're using this app to plan it out your feed. Something like pre-plan your Instagram feed after your edit. So this is and you can remove it and then try another shot, like another maybe full body shot that you just added. So you can just import the full body shot right here, and then see how it goes overall. So it won't look good because you just we just posted this one on this slot. If I post this one on the this it still lost the balance because they have a similar pose on the first slot and the sixth slot. So these are just things to be aware of. So yeah, these are the quick editing and quick tips for today. Thanks for joining the live session. Yeah, thanks so much for joining. And for those of you who hasn't made it to the live session, you can just check out the recorded video in my video section as well. So thanks so much for joining. Stay tuned for more coming up. Bye.